Hi guys, welcome to Lux Attic. Today we'd like to show you the 25 best manual transmission cars in 2022. In a time when technology makes everything easier and easier, it might not make much sense to look for a manual transmission car anymore. Especially when the automated transmission has advanced so much that it exceeds the manual transmission in all aspects. But for those passionate about driving, this makes a lot of sense even in 2022. Because, let's be honest, driving a fully auto car is not driving anymore. So why choose a manual over a good DCT or CVT, especially when the prices of automated transmission cars are dropping, while those of manuals might even start to go up? Short answer, for that feeling of connection with your car. When everything tends to become more and more automated, the user is left with nothing but a dullness that can't replace the real driving experience of a manual car. 25. Honda Accord. The Honda Accord is a good-looking and fun car to drive, and comes with a calmer version of the Civic Type R's 2.0-liter turbo 4 and a 6-speed manual transmission, which will add just enough joy to any road trip you might want to take. 24. Mazda 3. Mazda 3 is another good option for those who prefer the old-fashioned stick. The car comes equipped with the innovative compression ignition Skyactiv X engine, with two flavors to choose from regarding the transmission: the 6-speed Skyactiv Mount manual and the Skyactiv Drive automatic. Just pick the traditional manual one and off you go. 23. Volkswagen Golf GTI. Volkswagen chose to ditch the manual transmission for the standard model of their Golf, but thinking about their more sporty fans, they kept it for the GTI version. So, the drivers in love with the pure power and amazing handling of the Volkswagen Golf GTI will get to keep their feet playing with a third pedal with the 8th generation model. 22. Hyundai Veloster. One of the hottest hatches around, Hyundai's top-of-the-line Veloster, the N version, comes with a manual 6-speed gearbox as the only option. The entry and mid-level models both come with a tuned-down engine and automatic transmission as a choice. But we'd say go for the 257 horsepower turbocharged 2.0 liters 4 Veloster N. That way, your only choice is the manual. And a lot of fun. 21. Subaru Impreza. Though Subaru has one of the best CVTs on the market today, they couldn't let down their diehard fans and simply strip away their joy, so they kept the row-your-own gearbox on the Impreza. The car comes equipped with Subaru's 152 horsepower boxer engine, providing ample power for a passenger car, and Subaru's all-wheel drive system, which is top-notch in the industry. 20. Toyota Tacoma. Pickup trucks with a manual gearbox are becoming more of a rare breed these days, but Toyota has decided to keep the option on its new Tacoma. But only on the 278 horsepower 3.5 liters V6 variant, and you'd also have to make do with one of the options of their TRD, Toyota Racing Development, choosing between the Sport, Off-Road and Pro. 19. Ford Bronco. Ford's Bronco brings back the manual transmission to the company's SUV line. But the manual is limited only to the turbocharged 2.3 liters 4-cylinder engine, as a 7-speed, plus an ultra-low range granny gear for those tough off-road trails you might want to take this beauty on. The other choice would be a 10-speed auto paired with a twin-turbo 2.7 liters V6. 18. Toyota 86. What could you want more from a car than 205 horsepower, rear-wheel drive and a 6-speed stick shift? That's the Toyota 86, designed with the sports car lovers in mind. It comes with 17-inch wheels, LED headlights, plus smartphone integration and a nice 7-inch touchscreen inside. The only downside, some would say, is the fact that all the driver safety aids that equip other Toyotas aren't available on the 86. But it's a sports car, right? 17. Subaru WRX. Standard LL wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission as the only option and a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with no less than 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, that's the Subaru WRX. And if you go for the older WRX STI version, you'll get 310 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque. Count in the other features of this model like upgraded differentials, steering and suspension tuning and Brembo brakes, and you've got yourself a fun car to drive around. 16. Honda Civic. One of Honda's best-selling models, the new Civic comes with a row-your-own gearbox in several of its flavors. It's a 6-speed manual that you'll have to pay extra for, because the base model doesn't have it, but you'll get a lot for the buck with the Sport Touring and Type R. And with the R's 306 horsepower 2.0 liters turbo beast, it's more than perfect. 15. Mini Cooper. The cool-looking Mini Cooper still comes with plenty of choices for the manual transmission fans, both in the 2 and the 4-door models. In terms of motorization, the manual version of the Mini comes equipped with either the base 134 horsepower turbocharged 1.5 liters 3-cylinder, the 189 horsepower turbocharged 2.0 liters inline 4 on the S model, or the 228 horsepower for the John Cooper Works. 14. Mazda MX-5 Miata. The Japanese carmaker Mazda couldn't have removed the manual transmission from their much-adored car, the fun and gorgeous MX-5 Miata, not without the tears of the international automotive community at least. So, the Mazda MX-5 gets to keep the tradition alive for driving enthusiasts, offering a 6-speed row-your-own gearbox in all its variants and packages, from the Sport to the Deluxe Grand Touring model. The manual is paired with a powerful 181 horsepower and 151 pounds-to-foot of torque 2.0 liters 4-cylinder engine, making the Miata so much fun to drive. 13. Chevrolet Camaro. The beastie Chevrolet Camaro won't let you down when it comes to the driving experience provided by a manual transmission. It's available throughout the entire lineup, from the base model, powered by a modest 275 horsepower turbocharged 2.0 liters 4-cylinder, to the astonishing ZL1, which comes equipped with a supercharged 650 horsepower 6.2 liters V8. What else could you wish for? Perhaps a little addition by choosing Chevrolet's OneLa Performance package, which adds a nice feature, rev matching. All it does is make your occasional not-so-good shifts smoother, by compensating for driver error when shifting. 12. Jeep Wrangler. SUVs with manual gearbox tend to be a rare breed lately, especially in the United States. But that shouldn't stop you. Jeep Wrangler comes in for the rescue, limited in options, it's true, but with a 6-speed manual transmission. The limitation means you can only opt for one engine, the 285 horsepower 3.6 liters V6. Besides this, the manual, it's available on both the 2 and 4-door models, from the Sport package to the Sahara. All in all, the Jeep Wrangler is a good choice for some fun on those less traveled off-road paths. 11. Subaru BRZ. Though similar in appearance with the Toyota 86, as they're built on the same platform, the Subaru BRZ comes set up by the Japanese engineers for stability and precision. The manual transmission is a no-brainer for this model, offering those classic thrills driving enthusiasts long for with the modern performance the industry has to offer. It's regarded as one of the best cars when it comes to driver experience. 10. Jeep Gladiator. A Wrangler coupled with an all-steel cargo bed, the Jeep Gladiator is for those who need the extra space for their big boy toys. Like the Wrangler, it comes with the same one-engine option should you want the 6-speed manual. But it offers the best payload capacity and the best towing capabilities in its class, which makes it a very good alternative for those who need that extra utility. 9. Dodge Challenger. Another beast of a car, the mighty Dodge Challenger still is an option for those in search of a fun-to-drive manual. Unfortunately, the row-your-own gearbox is available from the RT trim upwards, excluding the cheaper base SXT. But still, a 5.7 liters V8 with no less than 372 horsepower and 400 pounds-to-foot of torque is a lot of fun for the buck. The RT Scat Pack comes with an even larger V8, a turbocharged 6.4 liters outputting 458 horsepower and 475 pounds-to-foot of torque. The top trim you could have, the SRT Hellcat, goes up to 717 horsepower and 656 pounds-to-foot of torque, which is not to miss if you have the money, as it's going to be quite costly at over $80,000. 8. Nissan 370Z. With its sporty roots, the Nissan 370Z has remained one of the favorite cars of the Japanese two-seater fans, always offering a manual transmission option throughout its range, including the hot Nismo. Paired with a 332 horsepower V6 and that rev-matching technology, the 6-speed gearbox will surely impress the car's fans all over the world. 7. Given BMW's cult-like following, The German automaker surely wants to keep its fans close, at least some of them. So despite excluding the manual option from its new 3 Series, the 2 Series does come with a stick shift. Available from the base 230i coupe with its 245 horsepower 2.0 liters twin-power turbo up to the hot M2 competition coupe with a 444 horsepower 3.0 liters twin-power turbo, the manual transmission doesn't disappoint its die-hard adepts. 6. Porsche 718. For Porsche, the driving experience has always come first, and this is the case with the 718 range as well. Both models, the Cayman GT4 and the Boxster Spyder, come with a good old-fashioned 6-speed manual transmission in all the trims. Plenty of horsepower, an 8,000 RPM redline, 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, and all you need is, well, a larger than usual budget. You didn't expect Porsches to be cheap, did you? 5. Lotus Evora. While not as well known and widespread as other carmakers, the British Lotus is among the top names when it comes to sports and racing cars. Luxurious, beautiful, fast, delivering amazing performance and an extraordinary driving experience, Lotus wins a high spot on our list with their lovely Evora. Why? Because of what we just said, plus a 6-speed manual transmission. 4. Ford Mustang. The legendary Ford Mustang couldn't have missed from this list. A staple of the American muscle car tradition, it comes with a 6-speed manual transmission as standard, paired with a 2.3 liters 4-cylinder engine capable of 310 horsepower and 350 pounds-to-foot of torque. But there are other options, including a high-end package with a 5.0 liters V8, making it track-ready, perfect for the die-hard fans of the Mustang. 3. Genesis G70. Hyundai's deluxe range of vehicles, the Genesis, comes as another option for those who can afford it. The Genesis G70 is more than a capable luxury sports sedan, with very good performance, but unfortunately it only offers a manual transmission for the 252 horsepower turbo 2.0 liters 4-cylinder engine. It's good enough if you ask us, but for sure some would love to have the 365 horsepower V6 variant with a stick shift, which is exclusively automatic. 2. Aston Martin Vantage. The luxury sports car Aston Martin Vantage comes as standard with a 7-speed manual transmission, something that should bring joy to the fans of the British luxury car brand. Performance-wise, the Vantage is up there in the top, with a 503 horsepower twin-turbo 4.0 liters V8 capable of pushing the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds and at a top speed of 195 miles per hour. 1. Porsche 911. Porsche stays true to its legacy and continues to offer a manual gearbox option on its classic 911. It's a 7-speed gearbox and comes in either the Carrera S or the Carrera 4S. The other variants, like the GT2 RS or the GT3 RS, come with an automatic transmission only. Though the manual version comes out as slower in a straight line, it's a lot more fun to drive overall. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click that like button, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.